Hey Roderick, this is George with Underdog Leads. So, I think you'll be able to see after this video exactly what the other guys are doing and exactly what you need to start doing to turn your website into something that's going to continue to bring you clients in and turn this into like a lead generating asset. So check this out. One of the most important things whenever Google's looking through your site is the amount of content you have, and it has to be keyword rich, topic relevant content. I always say you need at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage. I'm going to use this tool. It counts the words for me. So 278 words. It's always a little less because it counts these up here as well. And those don't necessarily count towards the 1,500 words. But either way, you can tell that the content's kind of low. So you're going to have to bump up the content. Now, when I looked up junk removal San Antonio, right here, this is a keyword, by the way, junk removal San Antonio. The first person that pops up in the organic listings is Junk King. Okay? So let's go to Junk King. I believe in success leaves clues. Let's see if what I was saying actually applies. So you had a little over 200. These guys have about 1,618. So if you knock it down, it's probably 1,500 words. Exactly what I said. So Junk King San Antonio, junk removal San Antonio. This is what I mean by keyword rich and topic relevant. So they kind of talk a little bit about themselves, but at the same time they're interweaving a lot of the content that you should also have. So junk removal, things like that. I mean, Junk King itself in the name has junk in it, so that's kind of helping. Well, yeah, like I said, these guys have so much more content. That's why they're beating you in this aspect. Next thing I want to talk to you about is something called a backlink. Now, I know you don't know what a backlink is, but it's fine. Let me teach you. A backlink is a clickable link on somebody else's site that when someone clicks on it, it's going to send them to your site. That's a backlink. Now, all backlinks are not created equal. For example, if you have a backlink on another junk removal site or something to do with junk removal, trash, anything like that, anything that's relevant to whatever you're offering, that's going to hold a lot more weight than you getting a backlink from something like Pizza Hut, because you don't sell pizzas, so that's actually not going to help you out. I'm sure the relevancy kind of makes sense. Now, we'll kind of go a little bit into these metrics here, and I will walk you through it. So you have 0 backlinks. It's no data. That's because you don't have any live. First, number one guy, 342 backlinks. Okay. You have no referring domains. All a referring domain is, that's how many sites that clickable link is listed on. Okay, so putting that backlink on one referring domain, or putting that link on one referring domain will actually give you multiple backlinks, depending on the quality. So they're listed in 36 places. You're listed in 0. The amount of backlinks and the quality of the backlinks is actually going to allow you to rank for more keywords. So like junk removal San Antonio, that's one. Junk removal in San Antonio, junk removal. Those are all different keywords. They're ranking for 469 right now. You're ranking for 1. You can actually open it up in a new tab. I'll show you in a minute. They're getting average 225 people going to their site. Obviously, you're getting 0. And these right here are metrics. So this is a trust factor. So domain rating is effectively how trusted you are. It's out of 100. That's how this is measured. URL rating, that's what UR is. That is effectively the power of your site, and is also out of 100. So 15 for the power. Obviously no data because you haven't got backlinks. 56 for the trust. It's the same thing. I'm sure you understand. Now somehow, I'm not sure how you kind of got interweaved into Alamo Heights Soccer, but for some reason it says the only word that you're popping up for is Alamo Heights Soccer, and you're number 99. So that is a pretty big thing. But this is exactly why you're not popping up, and these are things that you can improve on your site, like I was mentioning. So, junk removal San Antonio. Things I was telling you about really impact impact your rankings here on the organic listings, okay? So, in general, when someone searches for a keyword such as junk removal San Antonio, 90% of the traffic is going to stay on the first page. You got ads here. These are not as trusted as the rest of them, but you got ads here, so you can always pay for that if you're interested. Then you have your map pack here. This gets 30% of the traffic. And then you have the organic listing. This gets 60%. The other 10% will either go onto the next page, they will look further in the maps, but for the most part, it's on the first page. And obviously, Junk King's gonna get the most traffic to their site because they pop up first. 1-800-GOT-JUNK. I mean, you can kind of tell what I'm saying. It trickles down. So, how you're gonna optimize your listing in the maps, if you have a listing, that is you're gonna want to get these things called citations. A citation is a listing in a directory that has your name, address, and your phone number. Word for word, they all have to be the exact same. Now, the one way to actually beat a lot of these guys and to show up in the maps all across town, because I'm sure you understand a map listing, the closer you are, the more likely you're going to pop up first, right? But the way around that is getting these citations that I was mentioning with the name, address, and phone numbers. If you get 200 to 300, let's say it's A-list junk removal, let's say they got like a 10-mile radius around them, and that's where they're popping up 1 to 3. Now, if they had more citations, as can you, it'll turn that 10-mile radius into, it could go to like 30-mile radius. It depends on the competition. But if they have 200 to 300, it could be the 30-mile radius I was talking about. Now you're popping up number 1 to number 3 in a much larger area, capturing a lot more traffic, a lot more people wanting your service. I'm sure that makes sense. So, I want to kind of recap everything that I kind of told you, and I think will really help you out. First things first, you need 1,500 words. Actually, I'll get 2,000 words to really beat these guys. Okay, make it topic relevant, keyword rich content. You need 2,000 words. Next, you're going to need more backlinks than they have, obviously. So I would just get 700. Just double what they do, and they won't be able to touch you. Yeah, so 700 backlinks. Last thing I want to talk about is citations. Remember, like I said, you're going to want 200 to 300 citations to beat your competition by a landslide and have all these people go into your map listing. All right, with that being said, if you like what I'm saying and you want to hear a little bit more, give me a call back. My name is George at Underdog Leads. My name is George. I'm with Underdog Leads. My email is george@underdogleads.com. My phone number, 830-200-6772. Once again, I'm George, Underdog Leads. Phone number is 830-200-6772. Thank you.